Hello, Grebos, and welcome back to downloadable content. And do you feel that foul stench in the air? That's right. It must be Tuesday because it's Mod Showcase Tuesday. This week I have some Nomad mods to show you, and one that you're especially going to love because we've been waiting a long time for something like this. So, without further ado, let's dive right into some Blade and Sorcery Nomad mods. Our first mod today is something I am super excited to show you, so get ready to freak out. It is NPC Spawner Guns by Smithsteel 98. So what we're going to do is go to the item book and go to gun group, and here you're going to have a couple of things. Remember, this mod does have some requirements, so if you're using the mod manager, it will install it automatically for you. Anyway, so it's going to give you a couple of guns. We're not going to pay attention to those. We're going to pay attention to Chicken, Friendly, and Night. Now, we use this gun, aim it, and ba-doop! Hey, what's going on, Alfie? That's right, I can summon you in Nomad right now, and you are friendly, so I can just take this and be like, ha-ya! Stupid Alfie, what a joke. And then, there's this guy. He's gonna be angry. Once he turns around and notices it's me, hello? Hey, you're supposed to be, there we go. Don't worry, I have someone for you to meet. It's Friendly Alfie, and he'll fight to the death. Fight to the death for my amusement. And you know what? While they do that, I'm going to go grab one of these right here, yoinking it. Did you win? Who's winning? Come on. I want mine to win. You guys are pretty coordinated. I mean, yeah. Someone win already. All right, let's make this an unfair fight. Surround him, my Alfies. Take him down. Show him it's not right to wear knight armor unless you're me. But how great is this? You know, now I can summon them in Nomad as well in a sick. Let's get it. Oh no, I've got a mage up here and he's an evil mage. I need to get the other gun. There's no way. Let's get chicken gun. Bum bum bum, but chicken gun. Bum bum dum bum bum, but chicken gun. Jumping chicken gun shot. Get him. What are you doing, Jonathan? Well, that's fake Jonathan. We need a name for Nomad Jonathan. Like Johanathan or Jorgensen. Okay, it's Jorgensen. Get him, Jorgensen. Okay, that's not really getting him. Why do you guys keep losing? Jorgensen shot. I will crash your world with Jorgensen's. There's nothing you can do. You know, while we're on the subject of guns, let's talk about the next mod. It is the Peacekeeper by Vivens 1997. So this one we're going to have to go back to our book for. So this will give you a separate category for these guns. As you can see, there's a couple things that come with it. There's the 45 caliber pouch. There's this little thing so you can have a nice like cowboy holster plus the gun, which I think is really cool. There's the bullet you can spawn for some reason, like if you want to like eat it or something. And then there's two versions of the Peacemaker. So if you wanted to have like unlimited ammo, I think, which is this one, you could be like bang, bang, bang. Oh wait, maybe I'm lying. Maybe it's not unlimited ammo. Is one just a brown handle and one the white handle? Yeehaw, partner. Okay, so that's exactly what it was. One white handle, one brown handle, which is pretty cool. All right, let's take this. Let's put the little thing at my side and then the revolver right inside of it. Now I think it's high noon somewhere in the world. Now these are pretty sweet. Let me show you. So let's just take that out of its holster right there. And now my finger is right on it, so you did a great job with the hand positioning, which is fantastic. But let's go over a couple of cool things. It has its own animations, so you can do amazing things like this. And when you look at it in third person, it's really believable. You see that? Hoo-ah, hoo-ah, yeah, Red Dead. I think it's really cool, so let me explain how I'm doing that. So before you actually pull the hammer back, if you are holding the trigger, then tap the spell button, it will just play this animation. So my arm, I'm not physically doing anything. It does it for me. But if you really want to sell it, you know, you would move with it. Yeah. So look, it just looks so believable. I'm moving my wrist and forearm to make it look extra believable. Now that we have the fanciness out of the way, here is how you load it. So you need to pull the hammer back by tapping the spell use button. Now it's back. And then we can fire it like normal. Make my day. So let's pull that hammer back and get ready to blow some Alfies away. Let's use the neutron gun to spawn them. Get ready, Peepaw, because now I'm going to do something extra fancy to you. Well, flip, and grab. It was all him. Don't move, Alfie. Tell me where the gold is. I have a peacekeeping revolver, and let me show you how I keep the peace. That calls for a good revolver trick. What? And then once we're done blowing goons away, put it back in its holster. Moving on, we have Instant Slow-Mo by Jenny. Now, this is a pretty straightforward mod. It actually accomplishes two things. One of them, it actually mutes the slow motion heartbeat noise, but you can also manually turn that off in the game settings. But it enables you to drift, see what I did there, in and out of slow motion very quickly. So I'll press the slow-mo button. Whoo, I'm in slow-mo. See? Out of slow-mo. In slow-mo. Out of slow-mo. Let's see what that feels like in combat, because it feels awesome in combat. I use it all the time. Whoa! Whoa! And then outside of combat. To me, this is great while using slow-mo. I don't like that time delay in between them. So this is definitely quality of life for sure. I think you guys should be using it if you're using slow-mo anyway, because it's way more fun. Our penultimate entry is something that I asked for a little while ago on a stream, and someone has come through and created. It is Fireball Cancel Curve by Sniper. Now, this is pretty straightforward to do. You take a fireball, and then you cast it. Now, if you guys didn't know, in Vanilla Blade and Sorcery, if you were to cast a fireball and then move your hand, you can control it. Well, not anymore. You see, that's easy mode. I want to be able to just be like, and fireball in your face and like aim it. Like, I want to pre-aim, you know? I don't want to worry about moving it afterwards. So it feels way cooler doing it this way. So if I want to hit one of them, I have to do a skill check first and be like, okay, maybe that. Nope, and I can't change it. So you have to look way cooler prior. So just be careful, you know. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 skill check for sure. Come on, let me hit you with fireballs. Yeah, I didn't have to aim that one at close range. I don't know, this just feels way cooler to me. So if I was being I need a weapon. Have a weapon? Did you have a weapon? Did anyone have a weapon? So if I'm in combat like this, I can be like, gah! Hit you, and then cast the fireball. Oh, well, of course I missed horrifically. But, you know, pretend I'm not missing. Pretend I'm way better than this, you know? Can you guys pretend for my sake? Jumping fireball! Okay, that counts. I hit him. All right, well, that's the fireball showcase. Our final mod to take a look at today is Link's Arsenal by Digu. Now, to all of you with the keen eye, you're probably like, Drifter, you just showed this one. I did, but I showed it to our PC brothers, and I need to show it to our Nomad brethren. So once again, we have to go to the book, and let's scroll through it all the way down to the Link's Arsenal area, which gives you 4 categories. So it all starts with the shield category. So if we equip one, you'll see here, it's actually a right-handed shield, so you actually going to wear it on your left hand, which sounds backwards, but I promise you, this is how it is, if you consider that the handle's here and then the armband is there. Then we have the bow of light and a light arrow. And it's really cool. You can notch it. It makes its own custom sound effect. I think it's supposed to do some VFX soon, but it's still a work in progress. But do not worry, I will pull the arrow back and fire it into the sunset so it can live its dreams. It'll make it. It's gonna... All right, classic millennial. Then there's the exotic category. So there's a dog. It doesn't do anything. I mean, you could beat people up with it. It's not a real dog, but get out of the way. I want to go to dog. Hello, dog. He still is a good boy and deserves to be pet. Then there's the Sheikah Slate that just does a sound effect. So the modder said they were working on this one, but right now, just sound effect. And if I go all the way over here to where Zelda left it, there should be the, where is it? Zelda, why would you do this? Found the Ocarina of Time. And you can play it with 2 different songs. So if you press the trigger, it's going to be this. And then while holding it, if you do the use button or the spell button, that's also referred to it, you'll play the Song of Time. Those bring me back. Now that we've gotten that taken care of, let me show you some of the weapons. This is the Flame Blade. So when you use the spell button, it will automatically imbue it. And that is really cool. Once again, Nomad doesn't have scripting, so the fact that you can imbue and unimbue with no other code other than this mod is really awesome. We got the Dragon Bone Boko Club, so you can be like, hey, who's this? Who wants to get Bokoed? We have the Guardian Sword Plus that, of course, presses the spell use button to turn it on. Yeah, look at me dropping it on the floor. Its handlers are a little weird, but, well, Guardian Blade. Then there's a really cool one, the Faded Master Sword. This is what Dark Link and or Shadow Link would use, you know. Wah! Wah! It has some good handling, which is sick. And when you press and hold the spell use button again, it turns into the Dark Blade. And unfortunately, unlike its brother on the PC, it cannot use the sword beams in this one. I don't know why. Probably because sword beams ain't on here, so no scripting. But we still have a cool looking sword. You can also find the Master Sword and equip that, and just like the Faded Master Sword, the spell use button will turn it blue and glowing. So the next time you see a bokoblin in the wild, yeah, you could just take him down with ease. And then one of my absolute favorites, the Weathered Master Sword. It looks like it's about to break, and that's because its spirit is fading. It is really cool, and if you are a Zelda fan and a Nomad player, then you absolutely need to get this mod. Well, my friends, that is it for this week's Mod Showcase Tuesday. I hope you had a ton of fun, and more importantly, I hope you download these mods because they are awesome. And listen, if you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. Press the red subscribe button and join up, and I will greatly appreciate it. Also, a special thank you and shout out to my YouTube channel members and patrons. Thanks for supporting your local lunatic like me, so I can continue to make weird VR content. To everyone else, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Drifter from Downloadable Content, and I will see you next time.